Hey everybody, I am Snuff and you are watching Fury of Dracula, the League of Dracula 2025 tournament. I'm about to play my week 2 match versus RtoWin. It is bright and early in the morning. The sun has just peaked the horizon here in the Peach State, and we're gonna have a little fun this morning. The background is that I'm kind of excited about this game. I always like to play new people, and we have a lot of new people coming into this tournament for the first time. There are seven, no, might be, no, I think it's only five now, newcomers who have never played before. And there are also two people in the tournament who I've never played before who have played in past tournaments. There are seven people total that I haven't played before, but the random draw has only paired me up against one of those people, and that one is my current opponent, RtoWin. So I would say of all of the, excuse me, of all the like random draw regular season tournament games in this tournament, I'm probably most excited about this one and my reverse matchup versus RtoWin tomorrow. It's just fun to play against new people. So I don't really know that much about RtoWin or his style, except that I did see he has an interesting setup as Hunters, which we can talk about tomorrow. But I watched some of his tournament and practice games versus as Drac, which is what he's playing now here. But it's been like mostly like not me really watching. It's been me like having it in the background as I do other stuff. So I don't really know like where he likes to start or what he likes to do, or if he likes to be aggressive or sneaky or whatnot. So it'll be kind of a I don't know, unknown quantity going in. So we'll see how our twin plays. What I do know though is more than any other newcomer, he seems to have kind of created a bit of a buzz. A bunch of people are saying that he's really good. Um, so we'll see. All right, perfect timing. All right, very good. Double check the rules. That all looks correct. All right, let's get to hunting. So I'm going to play the Scott Sword start. I had been doing superhero for a while, but I had one or two bad games where I had some trouble with Mina being in Spain, and it's made me think, okay, maybe I won't do that. Um, let's just go back to the tried and true. As always, first week will mostly just be about supplying, but we'll see. Vags. Whew. All right. While I'm waiting here, let me just make sure my sound on the video is okay. Perfect. All right, set that aside. Good. He's taking his sweet time. I wonder if that means he doesn't have like a standard opening, like he doesn't have like a classic vamp or hoax opening, which for me would probably be good. We'll see. In fairness, even if I have a standard opening, sometimes I might spend some time thinking about where the best place to play that is, but I don't know. I feel like I always take a little longer when I don't have that. Okay. Garbage. Okay. Ugh, I don't like that early. At least I do snipe the fog. So wolves, rats, spy, and saboteur. Oh, and those are going to be his first encounters. So he didn't have anything. Huh, my little spidey sense was spot on. Nice. So the scariest thing in that start was spy. Good to know. Oh, wow, that's good. Okay. Not bad. Ticket time. Nope. As always, we were looking to get the bad tickets to make fast horses better. Nothing. So, in this first turn, the one notable thing was drawing renewed vigor. That will be a big help. The rest of it leaves much to be desired. I will say that by taking the fog so early, it's possible that I gave him a vamp, which would be bad. But, but he might not have chosen the start location that's optimum for a vamp. With that hand, I feel like middle of the board is kind of reasonable. The east is always viable, no matter what you have. So we could just play the garbage stuff over here or down here and try to go past the hunters to the west. He could be playing around in the middle of the map, trying to, have me lose him. Or he could be trying to play those, the wolves, the rats, the spy around like Britannia here. Try to get an early Helsing kill. Any of those strats would be viable. Okay. All right. Whoa. Okay. I guess that's a good sign. Yeah, that's a good sign. Oh, that's definitely a good sign. Wow. Okay. A lot of movement. I may be able to get an early fight with him. The horses are great, but I will need some white ones. Seem to be elusive so far. Okay, there's one. Oh, shoot. I forgot to trade the horses off Godalming. That's fine. I may need to drop something good this supply, but that's okay. Honestly, it's not the worst thing in the world. Worst thing in the worst case scenario is I'll get like the third horse, which would be bad, and like a knife or something. I have to discard the knife. But as I do these next few um, week one days, I'm gonna have to balance drawing for the remaining two white one tickets with um, trading, trading off these horses, and also with doing some event trading as Stewart needs some more. And I need to get Lucy to Godalming. So we'll see. Might do that next turn, particularly if I draw another event with Helsing. I'll probably want to make that trade this upcoming turn. Okay. Yeah, these double RVs could really let me surprise him quickly. Yeah, okay. Okay. Ooh, evil presence. Okay. That might make me want to move Seward up earlier. Although obviously he could be hiding in Barcelona. Although with his starting hand from that behind the veil, if I were him, I wouldn't want to do a hide with that. Wax cylinders. Okay. Yeah, so I got some trading to do. Okay. Nope. Okay. Take this, you take this. Do I trade him a second event? I think the answer is no, because he's going to draw another one. And Seward can take both of these. Although maybe I want to spread the RVs out. Okay. I think I do need to trade now, much as I want to do more, much as I would like to do more. Do more ticket drafting. Okay. I also need newspapers or Harker or something to reveal his trail. That might also be reason to send Seward up to Paris earlier, because then I might get an evil presence or local rumors that might reveal something. Since I already have evil presence in Spain, I might move Seward up now for that particular purpose. The wax cylinders could also reveal Drac, although I have to say with that starting hand, I don't really think that's what RtoWin is starting with. Like I don't think he's going to start with a hide. But if we get to night phase tomorrow and I haven't revealed anything, I'll probably, well, no, I might not even use the wax cylinders then because it's probably not a vamp or a hoax. Could be, but probably not. And oh, this will actually be telling. Yeah, probably not a vamp or hoax. All right. Wreath. Sure. Oh, too bad I just traded with them. That's annoying. Yeah, let's move. I hope he's not hiding in Barcelona. Not a ton of luck on these horse draw. Okay, there we go. Nice. I guess I reverse jinxed myself. I don't know. Don't know that I need to trade yet because the long night doesn't matter. Let's tick it again. Nope. Nope. Fury of Dracula. Has anyone ever told Dracula to calm down? Try to do that this game. He hasn't misdirected his starting location, which I think makes sense under the circumstances. Um, the real downside to that is it might make you get found earlier, but given that he doesn't have anything super scary in his starting hands, if he gets found earlier, it's not that big a deal. Like, it's not going to hurt a Vamp or Hoax Mature prospect, so I kind of like his lack of a misdirect here. And then the layer will be useful to him later. Okay. All right, this would be a great time to pull newspapers. Ooh, I don't like that. Okay. Um, take one more. But I do need to do that horse trade sooner rather than later. This situation is probably an advantage to the approach RtoWin takes to hunters, where he puts everyone but Helsing in Munich. You avoid problems like this. Okay. Oh, and shoot, I forgot to trade. I didn't trade to him yet, so I can't do wax cylinders. Uh, come on, white one. Hmm. So, do I go for the horse trade? Do I keep supplying here? Okay, interesting. Yeah, he just might get an early mature here. Um, this is so inefficient, but I kind of feel like I want to do this trade. Oh, perfect. That's another like I didn't voice it, but I was actually thinking about that. Given his starting hand, this would make a lot of sense. So, um, I might just scan Germany. Knife. Because he wolfed here, one, maybe hide in Geneva, Marseille, Zurich, or maybe he went to Spain. Okay. Um, since there is a rumor token here, I think I'm going to be inefficient again and do a day wax cylinders because that would potentially enable Mina to get it. Let's do that. Although I honestly could probably also leave this be because it's probably wolves or spy or rats or something. This might not be a bad time for an early hypnosis, like not immediately, but okay. Yeah, it might not be a bad time for an early hypnosis to figure out where this wolf form is too, because it really could be Spain, Italy, Austria-Hungary, any of them. Let's see. Yeah, I bet this is a spy. But if it is, he has dogs, so that would be nice. Okay, it is as I thought. Um, the one problem with that, though, is getting Mina there. I don't want to risk using a horse without the white one. Hmm. Do I use the sense of emergency to get there? It could be a spy wolves combo. Given his starting hand, that would be pretty effective, I think. But then again, why waste the rumor token? Hmm. As bad as it is to probably burn this on something, like moving two spaces, I feel comfortable doing it because I have double renewed vigor. I assume he drew a vamp and it's a sab over a vamp, because if I remember right, he had like sab, wolves, um, spy, and rats in his first hand, in addition to the fog I threw away. So I'm thinking, okay, sab, it's probably sab over vamp, and the first one's probably a spy. So I'm okay with this, honestly. And the misdirect and the hide, this is going to give me more time to fish for that horse. Okay. The dog can take care of the spy if it is a spy. Yeah, I like that. It's a spy. Look at me calling all of that. All right. Yeah, this is working really well, I think. So long as I'm able to get the white one, I'll be all right. Hmm. Wonder what he's thinking about. Yeah, he's right. It is the best behind the veil ever in that sense, but I think I'd rather throw away the fog when it's needed. Um, Not so early when he'll draw another one and then draw it back. Like you kind of want to. I feel like you'd rather draw behind the veil like mid game before the fog is used, but you're not always going to draw it in an optimum time. And to RtoWin's point, that actually was a really useful time to draw it. So I can't complain too much. Yeah, I assume he's going towards an extremity right now. Maybe there's some chance he went to Le Havre, but if he did, I mean, I should be fine. I think it would be really dangerous. Um, Now I guess do I go to Munich? Uh, hmm. Do I just keep supplying? I mean, their items aren't bad. I really just want the horse. Hmm. I really just want the white one rather. Do I move and then supply for items? Or do I? Let's take one more turn of just staying here and supplying and fishing for the white one. Okay, that is not super helpful, but it's a little helpful. All right, let's go. Come on. Nope. Nope. Oof. Now the question is going to be, will he put down another rumor token? Or no, he won't be able to. There's not going to be that much pressure on me, because even if he gets Avant Mature on this, it won't be that big a deal. So I think I have time to play in kind of a boring fashion, unfortunately, and just keep trying to get that white one. And at this point, I think I will move people to the bigger cities. I'll put the boys in Munich, and then Mina Helsing in Marseille. My guess is he did a classic Zurich to Zagreb wolf form, just because. Did he see me moving already? Not sure. If he did, he'd have a lot of flexibility. You know, safe feeling of seeing me move the other way. And there's more room to maneuver in the east relative to Italy or Spain. So that's kind of my guess, but any of them are viable options. I don't feel the need to use hypnosis yet because until I have the last white one, I'm not going to be able to really capitalize on the knowledge from hypnosis. So I may as well hold off on it. Okay, so that's what I gotta be ready for. Even a rumored mature wouldn't be that huge a problem, but hopefully I'll get everything squared away before that. Certainly if I get the white one before Mina's turn, this would be a good place to scan. But there we go. This is interesting. I feel like I reverse jinxed myself. Both times I mentioned the white one, it popped up. Kind of cool. So that changes things a little. Um, it means I should probably get that hypnosis. My horse economy is garbage. Would I rather trade here? Okay. Hmm. I hope Godalming draws an event this turn. I would like to give Mina a smokescreen for the hypnosis. Even though she might use it quickly, she might not. And I would like Helsing to have a chartered carriage because if it's Italy or Spain, Helsing could use the chartered carriage to get to the rumor token. Um, Good. Okay. Hmm. Oh, there's a smoke screen. Perfect. So, who does the trade? Doesn't really matter, actually. Do I wax cylinder again? I think I do. Makes sense to me. Oh, I also needed a hmm. She can do hypnosis tomorrow. Does she wait for the hypnosis? Yeah, she does. I think I trade items. I think he can take this in case Mina gets into trouble. Well, actually, forget that. He's going to use the chartered carriage. Although, given this timing, he might not be able to get to the chartered carriage location. That's actually kind of unfortunate, but I may have timed this incorrectly. Uh, yeah, let's hypnosis now. Iberia. Okay. Okay. So what does that mean? Toulouse he will form from presumably Toulouse. So he could really be a lot of different places. Means this will probably mature. We'll see. The tough thing about Iberia is that I don't have money trail, so when he leaves, I may have some trouble finding him. Unless I can catch him before that, which would be the ideal, but can't count on it. Come on. The thing about Iberia is that it's always hard to know when to leave, and it's hard for anyone, but especially for newer people who are newer to this community. So there's a chance I might be able to snipe him real quick before he leaves. And with 9 cards left in the deck, he probably has fog, but there's a chance he doesn't. So we'll see. There's also a bit of a risk here. This is like a good Madrid, certainly, but also Saragossa are really good bat locations. So I'll have to be careful. Well, realistically, I'm not going to be careful. I'm going to go in anyway. But there is some risk here, particularly before Housing and Godalming get down there. It's really too bad I didn't draw newspapers because I could use that hypnosis to find him after he leaves Spain. No newspapers this entire game so far. Oh, wait a second. Ooh. Okay. Now I'm a little confused. He just returned to his starting location. His starting location was next to Strasbourg, and from there he went to Geneva. And I was on Paris, so that starting location had to be Zurich, Nuremberg, Frankfurt, Cologne, Brussels. This, I think it was this, was Iberia. No, wasn't this Iberia? Because Mina just became undelayed? How is there a super layer? Yeah, this does not make sense to me. Oh, I'm dumb. He just layered the wolf form location. Okay. So Strasbourg, Geneva, Hyde, one more. Oh, wait a second. So one more. So it would have been Clermont-Ferrand or Marseille, and then Wolf to Saragossa. Um, hmm. So I kind of run the risk of jumping onto him. Um, so we could have done something like Marseille, Strasbourg, where he is now. One, two, three, four, five, or just some little loop. Or it could have been to Bordeaux. One, two, three, four, five, something like that. Maybe I just let this mature. That's such a tricky situation. Speedy telegraph would actually be really helpful here. Um, I think it's safer to just let this mature. Well, I'm gonna move in any case. That's not great. Actually, I should have moved to Milan there. But yeah, I would. If I tried to charter a carriage to it, it could very well be Alicante. Two, three, four. Oh, I could get there. I mean, I'd have a 1 in 3 chance of guessing it, and probably one even less than 1 in 3. I could have RV'd to increase my chances of guessing it, but it's too late. I need to just supply, I think. And she can stay here and then do a regular scan. Horse economy is garbage. Okay, that's good to know. So this is not Bordeaux. It's one of these. Probably Saragossa. If this is a fake rumor token on Madrid, I would be so happy. I assume it's not, but we'll see. But fake rumor token over a bats in Madrid would be pretty good. He's thinking long and hard about this. So, um, and I get why, because right now he has got to go Barcelona, Alicante, back to his lair if this is bats, or Santander, or he can wolf form, all of which carry some risks. I'm getting close to being able to pounce on him. Not quite there. Uh, I do need Mina to take another ticket though, because that's going to be important for um, RV purposes. I have no super S tier events other than the two RVs, so I can't do like a CG and trap him if he goes to Madrid. If he's under fog, I can't forewarn him. So it's interesting. We're both pretty powered up here. This will probably get deducted. Ooh, it's a lair. Ooh, lucky me. Okay. I like the strat, but it didn't work out for you this time, RtoWin. But I respect that. So, Saragossa, Madrid, and he does go back to that. I guess it could be Santander, but that really feels like Madrid. Um, so I don't want to jump onto this layer. She doesn't have a ticket. So, assuming I'm confident in Madrid, I could RV now. And then I could RV now, and then I could maybe get three of them onto Madrid. But it's very dangerous. I lost a game to Wormtalon that way, jumping on a layer. Oh, no, in that case, he had the 7 points. But I think maybe I just get real close to him and then pull the RV trigger next turn. I think that's what I do. And this will give me another turn to try to improve the horses. Okay. I really wish I had a speedy telegraph. I feel like that would be helpful here, but I don't. I guess the downside to this brilliant strat is that because Godalming didn't make it to Bordeaux, he can't really get any. Oh no, I guess he could get to Alicante. But if he goes to Cadiz, I can't get Godalming there. Cadiz is actually fairly safe for him. If this is another layer, it's probably Cadiz. In fact, if it's a layer, it basically has to be Cadiz. Okay, it's not. Huh. And he didn't misdirect anything. So if it's as I assume, this is Saragossa. This is Madrid. Although it could be Santander and Hyde, which would be horrible. Um, Yeesh. This is so dangerous. Speedy Telegraph would be so helpful here. I think what I do is I pull the trigger on one of the RVs. I I have Godalming check Barcelona and then Alicante. Uh, or maybe I have him check Barcelona and then Lisbon, because I feel like Lisbon feels a little more likely. Although Alicante is a better place to leave from. Either way, he can check two, and then like I can check all of these. Yeah, I'm definitely going to RV here. It's probably a fog and it's probably a waste, but I think I should at least try it. Fine. Okay. Okay. Wait, what does this mean? Saragossa, Madrid. Okay, I think this means I have the order incorrect. So I thought it was Saragossa, Madrid. So that means it must have been um, Santander, Lisbon. Santander, Lisbon, Madrid, Alicante, Saragossa. Shoot, that's what it must have been. Which means he's now either hiding in Lisbon or he's in Cadiz. And it also means that Madrid is less scary but could easily be at bats. Um, so, hmm. I could confirm that it is a hide, in which case I would have wasted my RB because I don't think I would want to go in on that. It's not great. I think it's better. I think it probably is a hide now that I see that this is the trail. But I think under the circumstance, it's better to try going for Madrid and then trying Cadiz. Because if it is Cadiz, then I could maybe get 3v1. And that would be worth it. So that means this is probably a bat. So he's thinking about whether to bat me into one of these mega layers or whether to wait for someone else to land on it. Or thinking about whether to wait to have me land on it later or me search it later. Oh, okay. Ooh, that's a layer. Okay. So he's hiding in Lisbon. That's on me. I could have checked to see that that's there. So that's a mistake on my part. A lot to think about in this circumstance. So now, what does that mean? Wolves, you can see them. Reckless, okay. All right. Hmm, I kind of think he's just going to go for the point. So I kind of want to play the knife first. And he's going to go to C next turn. Let's play the knife. I think he's going to fang. Yep, you did. You did. I might actually rather not kill this vamp because the encounter deck's going to reshuffle. And I kind of want this vamp to not be reshuffled. Although, of course, you can always clear the lair. All right, well, this is disappointing. I wasted an RV. But I can clear some trail real quick. Um, oh, interesting. I really did not understand this trail correctly. So he went Santander, Lisbon. Why am I so incompetent at figuring out this trail? Santander, Lisbon. This is Hyde. And then from Lisbon, he went, oh, Alicante, Madrid. Oh, Cadiz, Granada, Alicante, Madrid. Yeah. Okay. Uh, Well, I need to stop digging this hole. There's forewarned. Now Mina can get there, right? Um, but I don't want her to go to Madrid. I think I want her to go rail here and then roll the dice on the horses. And if she doesn't get it, she doesn't get it. She doesn't get it. Okay, well, this has been hot garbage. Wasting my RV. I'm just going to end up supply botting more, and hopefully I'll draw um, money trail. What a waste. I can do deduction next. Yeah, it's too bad because I really don't have any of the events that are good for sea voyages. I don't have CG. I do have surprising return. So if I draw an ally, that could be helpful. But I don't have money trail. I burned the hypnosis already. Not ideal. Also not ideal. I also have to think very carefully about what to use deduction on. Because I feel like it would behoove me to use deduction on one of these mega layers. Okay. Hmm. That'll help. So that's one hoax down. How many hoaxes are there in the deck? Does this game tell me that? I don't remember. Because if... Oh, it's Madrid. So yeah, this is going to be a fog over some vamps. But this could be hoax, bats. But if this were a hoax, we could have put it on later. Oh, do I use it? I think I do. I think I deduct the first one, deal with it if it's a hoax, and if it's not, ignore it. Okay, it is not a hoax, but I do think that's something I want to deal with. So I'm gonna have to send Helsing there. I guess the other question is, do I want to try to? I think I don't want to try to deal with Lisbon. I mean, if it's three vamps, I don't want to have to deal with getting three stakes and much as I don't want to give him 7 points. All right, let's trade. Uh, let's give Seward stuff. So we've got a charter carriage. Um, that. I could really use an ally right about now. You know what else would be helpful would be some escape routes. Oh, what just happened? Whoa. Oh, I don't know what my computer's doing here. My iPhone's been stupid. Taking this out. Well, that's not helpful. Do I risk walking onto bats? I think the answer is this is a layer, right? No, it's not. I think the answer is no. Oh, the downside of this is if he does not hit me. Oh, wait, I can't move here yet. I need to trade first because he needs to get the Heavenly Host. So use supply. Oh, another forewarned. Interesting. Well, that actually makes it more appealing to try to clear Lisbon. Interesting. Okay, let's do this. You trade and then go there next turn. Trade with Godalming. You trade items. Give him this. Let's do that. Yeah. Let's hope he layers this. So, what a tricky situation. Interesting. That's good for me, I think. Horses continue to be a problem. Okay. Part of the reason I'm doing this is because I really don't want him to have double bodyguards. Like that in the late game is so problematic. It's just so make it so easy to kill a hunter. And now with double forewarned, like I assume this is like 3 vamps and you know a fog because I haven't seen that many fighter vamps. Really just the one in Cadiz, and that's it. But with planned ambush and the stake, housing might be able to kill one or two, and that would be worth it. It's going to kind of depend on whether he ambushes me with the bats here or not. Yeah, if there was some way I can deal with both Santander and Lisbon with Helsing, that would be worth it. Bats. Oh, nope, not doing that. All right, I want to scan. Ooh, I want to scan Italy, but I should probably scan France too, just in case. It's probably not. In fact, I think it's probably Dublin because I think he's going to assume that I won't clear this, and he's probably right about that. Because if it's Dublin, he can go like pretty much anywhere from there, and then I'll have to deal with that rumor token. Oh no. What a surprise. So I think what I do is I thing is scanning Italy won't necessarily like confirm that he is not here because he could go like Geneva, Strasbourg, or he could have gone like Venice, Munich. Although I kind of don't think he would do that given this position. I think he's most likely in Dublin right now. And if he is in Dublin, he'll feed, we'll feed now. He'll feed, he'll hide, that'll be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I would have one turn to get him. Do I need to risk trying to clear that rumor token? It's like the odds of me getting it are so unlikely. Assuming it would almost be better if it was multiple vamps versus say like a vamp and mob or something. Surely this is going to be feed, right? This could also just be a vamp, a sab, and a fog, a vamp, a sab, and something else. So maybe it was a mistake not to check it with like Seward or something. I don't know. Okay, so this means it is probably not Dublin. And it also can't be CAG. That means he actually landed, which is good for me because I have RV and CG. I'm almost tempted to use the RV now before he expects it. But that's probably not smart. Yeah, this is really good for me. This is a huge break for me that he didn't go to CAG or Dublin. I now have a pretty good idea where he is. This might not even be a bad time for a long night to position myself in case I need to use CG tonight. You know, if I think I'll save it. It's a long game. Feels long. Oh, I have double long night. Maybe I do want to use one now. Oh, nope, I clicked it too quick. Okay. So, I think Genoa. I want to do the ones that are near the coast. I kind of think this might be a good time to use charter carriage. I'm right, right? There's no way he's not over here. Oh, maybe he's sure this is going to mature. So he went Dublin, Galway. Oh, he might have done that. I think I need to scan Italy before I start burning stuff. And the bad horses strike again. Okay. Okay. So I guess this maybe small silver lining here is that now all I need to do to guarantee he went to Galway is to check Munich. Oh no, that's not true. He could have gone Zurich, Strasbourg, or have to check all four of these, I guess. I would need to check Munich, Nuremberg, and Strasbourg for this location to guarantee to know whether we went east or went to Ireland. Oof. Oh, that hurts. That really hurts. You know, everyone's been saying this newcomer RtoWin's really good. They were not kidding. It's funny. I think it's a function of me having such a bad experience losing to Worm Talon um, in the last league when I jumped on a 3 space lair like that. It just put me in a position where I just was so reluctant to do it here. Was that the wrong thing? I mean, it would have been so easy for it to be like me jump on there, there's a fog, you know, um, there's three damaging things. I get forewarned and Hunter dies, and I don't clear the vamp, and I'm in a worse position than I am now. But the hoax is just so powerful. Like, particularly in this game, assuming he is in Galway, because he'll be at 7 influence, you know, he hides Thursday, Friday move, Saturday move, Sunday move, Monday move, I can't get there, reckless. It's really disappointing. Yeah, I'm in a very tough spot. And the hoax is going to make it very unlikely that I draw an ally, so my surprising return probably won't be useful. I'm just going to really hope he did go to the middle of the map, because then my CG will be a huge asset, and he's lost his wolf form. I'm not going to get my hopes up, but give it a shot. Nope. What do I do with him? If he is in Galway, moving isn't really going to help me. So maybe I just supply. If he is here, I won't be in a bad spot, so regardless, especially with the charter carriage, so I think he supplies. Not helpful. I think you need to assume he's over here and get ready to stake Dublin. And you need to have bad horses. Oh, I should have used your ticket to go to Zurich as a mistake, which I cannot be making right now, but it seems to be what's happening. If this is a feed, maybe I send Helsing on there just to hit him with the potentially hit him with the Heavenly Host. Hmm. Huh, what do I do? The thing is, if these are more fighter vamps, Helsing might just... take 4 damage and die to Drac, right? If I go there now. But if I don't, I really don't have much time left. What do I do? Maybe I just need to go for it. No, he'd probably die. Honest, let's say I go for it, and I get off a Heavenly Host. Good for me, right? I'm probably gonna die after anyway. So I think I just supply and try to find something helpful. I don't know. This looks like if he were here, like would he really feed right now? If he went Zurich here, somewhere else? Like no, he wouldn't feed. Just supply. Yeah, I made a bad wager not trying to stake that vamp. Speedy Telegraph. Yeah, I think this game is lost, but we're going to do what we can. Do I Night Supply? Saturday move, Sunday move, Monday move. There's just, especially with the Hoax Mature, I think there's nothing I can really do here. I guess I think I need to actually Night Supply for a stake, right? I'm basically screwed. Um, right? Saturday move, Sunday move, Monday move, Unearthly Swiftness. I'm dead. No, it would be bad if I gave him more events. Let's just try doing it this way. Yeah, I fully expect Good dark call. If by some act of God this is a move. Oh my God. I can't believe that. It's a move. Oh my God, you gotta be kidding me. Wow. I was so. Oh my God. Okay. So now we're back to this plan. So now where is he? This dude is playing with my assumptions. So now what do I do? Well, do I renewed vigor now? So his path had to be something like here, here, one, two, three, around here. Do I RV now? I think the answer is no. I RV next turn. But I'd probably do Long Night this turn. Last place I checked. Wow. What a sneaky dude. Oh, but the problem with that is he could very easily go to C next turn, which moots all of this progress. Man, throughout this game, all of my assumptions have been so horribly wrong. Like, I had incorrect assumptions about the way the Iberia Trail was laid out. I had incorrect assumptions about what was under this Lisbon. I had incorrect assumptions about where he went, kind of. I guess I had the right assumption, and I second guessed myself. So really, kudos, kudos for playing the feed. It really did trip me up. because you're playing that feat in an inland space, um, which really fooled me. Oh, he can also just win with Darkness Returns here, because I can't get to the Rumor token. Nope, not Darkness Returns. Uh, Now or never. So, lucky find. I think that's going to Mina, but I think we can wait on that. Now then, Strasbourg. I need to think long and hard about this. I need to not screw this up. I could scan. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Maybe Mina Paris first, just so I could figure out whether I need to. I think Mina Paris first makes sense. Oh, but Mina has the forewarn now. Konami has Charter Carriage too. Like he probably went north, right? But all my assumptions thus far have been wrong. I think Mina Paris and then Amsterdam, because I can get to the. Oh, but this is gonna mature. How do I maximize my odds? So these chartered carriages are in the right place. I guess if I somehow don't get him, I could have Mina go from Paris to Geneva and use the lucky find to from Helsing to get something that could kill a vamp. So I could do that. and then I might have one more turn after that. So I think the first move has to be this. And it was Paris. Okay, okay. So the problem with that move is, to my opponent's great credit, Paris also has lots of options after it. But this is Geneva. I know that for sure. Strasbourg. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now I have a couple of options. Oh. One, two, three, four. I could use the charter carriage to go to Brussels. But I don't think he wants to go to Brussels. I think from Paris he'd want to go to like Nantes and double back. Um, how's my horses? Do I only have one? I only have one bad horse chance. I think I have him check Clermont-Ferrand. Godalming still hasn't moved, so Godalming could be the one to check Geneva if necessary. I think he checks Clermont-Ferrand and then probably Nantes. That's probably the way to do this. So then you check 1, 2, 3, 4. You check Brussels and then Le Havre. Brussels hide. Oh, wow. And it's another fog. Well, and a new vamp. So I need to think about the CG here. I need to kill the vamp. Oh, there's two things on it? Oh, man. I could be done here anyway. Probably am. That's probably game. I don't care. So now I'm going to CG. What? Oh, no. Now I've lost. Was it Zurich first? Did I not check Zurich? I must have not checked Zurich. Well, that's a crappy way to go. On the off chance this is not a vamp, I'm going to play 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow. That's really too bad. I could have, if I had checked that, made this work. But looks like RtoWin is going to take this. It's all the little things, right? If there wasn't like a bad horse, I would have landed on Zurich at one point. Little things add up. He probably has like another swiftness now anyway, so it's probably moot, but GG, well played, man. It was really good. Oof. Well, all the people who had played RtoWin and said he's really good were not kidding. Hmm. That was a good one. Not gonna lie, I respect the. Okay. Hmm. All right, then I'm gonna cut the stream. If you're watching, thanks for watching. Sorry you had to watch me. Well, if you're watching, you probably were rooting for RtoWin since he's newer. Um, but so if you were, I'm happy you got what you were rooting for, even though I'm unhappy to lose. Um, it's funny when I do these, my mood can vary wildly. I get really tilted if I lose when it's like I blatantly misplayed and like I could have won. I had a couple games like that in the past. Here it's like I played reasonably. My opponent played really well, so I'm not that unhappy to lose in like such a competitive match like that. So especially to someone who's new, so he's gonna do really well. I'm starting off 1-2, which is really not great, and I have a very tough slate ahead of me. I've got like Pizza Wizard and Errol and a bunch of other people. Like I was saying at the beginning of this, he is my only RtoWin was my only newcomer on my slate, so I have a tough path, but fortunately for me, with some recent rearrangement of the tournament breakdown, all I have to do is not be in the bottom four, and I'll make it to knockout, and then I can have a chance after that. So hopefully, I won't totally bomb, and will you know, pick myself up in a bit. So fingers crossed for that. Anyway, all enjoy your Saturday. Thanks again for watching.